But first, Governor Whitmer standing by her decision for a 3-week pause as the state battles the coronavirus. The new restrictions come as the state deals with a recent surge of new cases.
The state reached a grim milestone with the 8,000th death since the pandemic began. The state reports 12,763 new cases with 55 deaths from the virus. Now remember, that is a 2-day total from yesterday and today. The total number of confirmed cases across the state is at over 264,000 with 8,049 lives lost.
New at 6, Plymouth Canton community schools are shifting back to remote learning beginning next Monday. And in other news, Republican Congressman Tim Walberg has announced he has tested positive for COVID-19.
Meantime, Governor Whitmer says 13% of the state's tests are coming back positive, and that needs to go down drastically.
If we push these positivity rates back down to below 3%, we'll know that we've gotten our arms around COVID and can re-engage things.
The city of Detroit is also taking action in order to stop the recent surge of COVID-19. Mayor Mike Duggan announcing today the city is bringing back rapid testing for all Detroiters.
And this comes as the city's 7-day infection rate is near 7%. He says the city is affected by the higher infection rates in surrounding communities.
We would have been the magnet for all of the highly infected groups in this state to come here. And so while I know it doesn't seem fair to the casino operators and the restaurant operators in Detroit, as well as you have done, and you have done an outstanding job, there is not a wall around Detroit. And so the governor did what she had to do.
Starting tomorrow, the health department will rapid test all staff and residents at the city's 25 nursing homes. Now, while the governor is clamping down, there is no standing ovation for her over in Lansing. The legislature is not in session because of the traditional deer season recess, but there is work happening through conference calls and Zoom meetings.
However, there is no interest in collaboration between the legislative and executive branches tonight. Rod Maloney is live with that story tonight for us. Good evening, Rod.
Yeah, good evening, Jason. Good evening, Karen. You know, it's a situation where the governor wants a mask mandate law. Legislature saying, no, we don't think so. In the meantime, the legislature saying, look, we want to be able to do more and have something to say in the decision making. And the governor saying, no. And so therein lies the rub, and it's only getting worse.
The governor blasted the legislature for spending more time dealing with members who contract COVID and shutting down sessions than anything else. Plus,
but right now, they're not even around to act. They're on hunting break through December. And so we've got to act urgently. This is literally the worst week we've had in the last 9 months. And I'm the only one in town doing the work that needs to be done.
That's not to say there haven't been talks. Leadership and the governor have had conference calls.
I asked them to consider the mask mandate. It's the best tool that we have, the best weapon against our common enemy. Everyone on that call acknowledged it, and yet the Republicans were unwilling to even codify what we know to be the best tool.
Republican State Representative Jason Shepard says the governor decided long ago to go it alone.
That's frustrating. Back in the spring, we put a whole comprehensive package together in regards to COVID response, which she vetoed and did not accept.
Now, the governor and the legislature did agree on the Return to Learn schools program, now in part undone by the high school order, and Republicans aren't sure about the governor's new order anyway.
We want to be driven by data. We want to know, is shutting down in-person restaurant dining in the entire state going to actually change the spread of COVID? Does that actually occur?
Now, one of the things that they've also talked about in Lansing, the Republicans, is this notion that a one-size-fits-all approach across the state is the right answer. They do not believe it is, and they believe the governor needs to have that conversation, and they say she's not willing to do so. Back to you.
Yeah, the whole working together plan here, Rod, just seems to be going up in flames, not getting any better. What's next in all this?
Well, here's the thing, Jason. One of the legislators, State Representative Matt Maddock from Milford, is saying that he'd like to see impeachment hearings in Lansing for the governor.
Well, that's a little drastic there. All right, we'll wait and see what happens with that, Rod. Thanks.